Vamos lá. A Ether. Ixi, não sei se peguei esse Ether. Peguei? Nem 10, né? Não faço nem ideia. Ah, legalzinho o joguinho também. Vou tá focado em outro jogo. O que mais pra eu conhecer? Eu sempre jogo os jogos do Game Pass pra conhecer.
A lovely little Mediterranean island you have here, Mr. L. I assume you are Mr. L?
I have that dubious
Locke.
privilege. Welcome, Mr. Lejeune, Ms. Erickson, Mr. Sawyer. Do you have the undrawn hand?
We have a package for you. What's inside, we couldn't say, of course.
Ah, of course. Regardless, that deck of cards is key to your next job for me.
Slow down, pal. Who says we're interested in a next job? The last one burned your courier, and those two saw the body.
Then you three may divvy his pay among yourselves. And I'll sweeten the pot for this next one. 50%.
You sound desperate. Okay, Mr. L, I'll humor you. What do you want us to do?
In a word, sabotage. I'm in a race, you see. A race to find an ancient ruin, a tower. You may know it under one of its other names. The Axis Mundi. The World Tree. The Tower of Babel.
Oh, you're an archaeologist then. That...
I am no archaeologist, Monsieur Lejeune. And my rivals in this race are even less so. I want to preserve the tower. My enemies want to ransack it. It cannot be allowed to fall into their hands.
But it can fall into yours, huh? And the gal with the sword. She's one of these rivals?
Zorana Nicastro. Yes, she and two others, a nobleman and an industrial tycoon. Each is the scion of their own noble house. Collectively, they call themselves the Banished Court.
Science of the Banished Court. Mm-hmm. And how close are they to finding the tower?
They've already found it.
Caralho, já achou o bagulho.
You said you were in a race.
I was, and I lost. But I'm not out of the fight yet. My enemies have yet to enter the tower. It is a dangerous place, and their preparations are incomplete. I want you three to sabotage their efforts until I...
Sabotage, huh? You have a target in mind?
My sources have identified an outpost belonging to another of the court's three leaders. The tycoon, Trace Marteau.
Marteau. Isn't that the famous American industrialist?
Industrialist.
The one who's always in the papers?
The very same. I want you to infiltrate his outpost, sabotage a machine you'll find at the center, and return to me.
Sabotage requires a subtle hand. You'll need me.
You'll need me too. But if the other two scions are anything like Nicastro, I ain't risking my neck for free.
Mr. Sawyer is right. Double our fee, Mr. L, and we'll get to work.
Double it is. And please...
Wiki 1. Ela é da porrada, né? Nossa, tem 3 skins. Mas aqui não tem nada. Caralho. Caralho, como assim?
Looking good out there, champ.
Cara, eu cliquei sem querer, tava clicando nisso. Tem arma, não tem não. I doubt.
All this for what?
You sure ask a lot of questions, kid.
It's part of my charm. Besides, I've seen my share of archaeological expeditions. Most of the time, everyone goes home empty-handed. Sometimes, you only wish they did.
Mas tem.
Mr. Locke hasn't asked us to break out the pickaxes. He just wants us to smash up some machinery.
That's another thing. Trace Marteau is in a secret alliance with that Nick Astro woman. How's that for an odd couple? He's working on flying cars and she's running around with antique swords. How did they meet?
I wonder that too. It keeps me up at night. I'm trying to count the money Locke paid me, but I keep losing count because I can't stop wondering.
Mr. Sawyer, I'd be happy to count your money for you. Just say the...
Gentlemen, please. It's simple. Two sets of wealthy eccentrics have decided to indulge in an archaeological competition. Our Mr. Locke and this banished court. And if we play our cards right, we'll come away rich enough to cultivate eccentric hobbies of our own. Now, if you'll excuse me.
So, you...
Without a question. The undrawn hand is no ordinary.
Oh yeah? You going to do a reading? See your future? Can you see...
Centuries of study, and we've only scratched the surface of the card's potential. But we know this.
Can it get...
The card's... Not to worry. My agents will handle...
Glad we...
There is... One more thing. These are portable radios. They'll allow you to communicate in the field, as if you were standing...
That's the tiniest radio I ever seen. In the war, they were big as rucksacks and heavy as sin.
The modern world is one of strange and rapid change. I'll take any advantage it provides.
Tá bom.